racism. And let me see. So I have only 100 kroner, 200. And see, we're so indoctrinated to do everything from left and right. Look how I'm starting to count. I'm starting to count from the left to the right. You see, this is some of the Semitic communities and others, and I'm no longer afraid to say it, that put this into the goyim, the goy, the Gentile. Yeah, do everything from left to right. Left to right, everything. When proper way, originally ordained and revealed monotheistically, is from right to left. Yeah. So then we had to grab ourselves. This is what Islam does. Proper Islam. It grabs you, and says, let's start, brother, the right way. So these are 50 coins. 50, 100, 150, 200, 300, 400, 400, 410, 10 krona. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 419 krona. 419 krona. So 419. So 419, that would be 14, 15, whatever. So to get on the bus, just to ride a bus, you need 440 krona. This 10 krona, I don't believe is mine. It's been here ever since I came in the room. Yeah, even before the Russian young man came. He came after I was given this room by a Russian Ahmadi Muslim. A Russian Ahmadi Muslim let me stay in the space in the room until more workers come. So I'm on borrowed time because workers could come in the next few days, couple of days, today, or whatever, and I would have to leave. I have no place to live, no place to sleep in Scandinavia, and I'm trying to isolate. I'm not reflecting on the people in the government. They are good people, and it's a good government, good structure. What I'm saying is society, the culture is somewhat ruthless. Yeah, it could be ruthless, man. Here in the main major city, yes, because the Muslim community, which raised a lot of money from Saudi Arabia or from the Gulf states via an Iraqi, they say he's Iraqi Kurdish, but Iraqi who's based in Stockholm or outside of Stockholm without a Risala. They raised millions of dollars. People are purporting and saying that they went into the money and they took some of the money and put it in money in their pocket. And they bought vehicles, they bought things for themselves. But there is a percentage of Islam, something about fundraising for masajid or Islamic causes, that there is a legitimate legal percentage that you have a right to have access to take care of your expenses and your needs when you're making the effort to contact and run around here and there to raise money for a masjid or something, or project or community center or something. You're allowed to keep some of the money. And people may have misconstrued that against Kareem Askari, brother Kareem Askari, saying that he misappropriated funds, which might not be true. Yeah, it might not. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt. It might not be true. He might have actually had access to that percentage in Islam. I don't know what the percentage is. I used to know all of this. But now that I'm forced to live in the streets and have no real access to Muslim love, I'm talking about nikah, being able to nikah and being able to support a woman. I have no access to that. And most of the Muslims, out of suspicion, which they say the fear factor, it's not the fear, it's ignorant. You could see they say maybe he's an American spy. How the fuck I'm gonna be a spy, man? I'm living in the street, man. You know what I'm saying? You're living in the street, man. You know what I'm saying? I give you damn access to my emails if you want it. Yeah. My family and all that, my mother is stinking, is dirt poor. How the hell am I gonna be a spy, man? Or something, man. First thing I want to say you're a spy or something suspicious about you. The poor, you're poor like this, you're this poor, and you're not housed in your own place. They would say migrant workers are better than you. And you're not housed in your own place and, and have your own things, and you're not in a position where you don't ask anybody for anything. Something suspicious about you. As soon as you start asking, you're suspicious to have to beg. Fuck you, man. Let's see this thing. It's shaitan, man. Yeah, this is shaitan, man. And shaitan, and I'm sick of him out. The shaitan. La'natullah alayh. You know why I'm sick of the shaitan? Because this is the city of San Francisco. The city government of San Francisco made this for me, man. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, and I'm tired of living like this, man. And even this, something to do with the intelligence agency security, they were interfering even when hand up. To the point they took my profile off and they took salient details off the profile about how I was misled or I was abused by the government, government interference in my life. Those a pornography thing in Singapore, but they never went after no white person like that. Those white people that molested people in Singapore, white men, they didn't go after them. No, ACLU went to them dozens of times. No help, no help, because I'm a black guy, man. These people are out here playing around, but it's something. I'm not coming against uniform law enforcement, but they had some hand in it. Yeah, they had some hand in it. So that being said, I've gone to everybody you possibly go to try to get help, man. You see what I'm saying concerning this? And now I basically going to Edward Snowden or people that have direct contact with him, man. I'm trying to get help with this issue, man. This abuse, because these people have access to they have access to my electronic, my digital, you know, life, man. To be able to look at my devices when I log on to a certain point. Let's say I go to the shopping mall, a well-known shopping mall, and I log on here, right? They can go there and show up and be there. And these are not official law enforcement people, man. These are some people connected with that have sort of a help. See, Icelandic church aid. So it's like the Christian guy was saying, which I have on video, which you can see. Why don't you go to the Muslims? See, look at the Muslims. The Muslims have failed you. The Muslims don't want nothing to do with you, Adam. When are you going to wake up and forget about this Islamic, forget about this Muhammad, forget about this Allah thing? Allah doesn't care about you. He doesn't want you. And things like that. And it would look like that when the guy was screaming at me or yelling, saying that Allah doesn't want me. And you think the Muslim is not going to be responsible for this? You don't catch hell, man. In this, not only on Qiyamah, in this world, it was close to getting a culture to where Muslims would be chased out of Europe with the Marie Le Pen thing. It was close. It was close. We were real close out. And a lot of the cowardly Muslims, cowardly brothers and sisters, they were scared about Marine Le Pen.